What's up, millionaires? It's your boy Millionaire E coming at you with a movie review. Now, the movie we're going to be talking about is Fantastic Four. Now, before we get started, spoiler if anyone's not seen the video yet, don't want to spoil it for you. Now, let's get into the movie. So, I'm going to give you some of the things that I did like about the movie and some of the things that I was kind of like, I don't know about. So, before I kind of start, when it comes to Fantastic Four, I didn't read a lot of Fantastic Four comics. So my basic knowledge is kind of surface level knowledge of the Fantastic Four, So I know that the Thing, he's got like a rock body. Sue Storm has invisibility powers. Johnny Storm is in like, he can turn himself into flames. And Reed Richards can stretch his body. So I don't know that much. There's some things that I do know that I will kind of also get into as well, but later on in the video. But there's kind of a base video. So some of the stuff that they brought, you have Reed Richards. He's supposed to be the smartest man in the world, of course, which they played that well. He was also the one who was he always prepared for the worst, which typically wasn't really good for his relationship with Sue, which was interesting because they kind of seemed to be clashing, and it kind of reminded me of like the whole Namor situation, but from what I've heard. But other than that, like the other characters, like even with the Thing, because I've seen the other movies, but this one, like, in this universe, and I'm going to explain with the universe thing, but in this universe, the Thing seems to be loved. They don't see him as a monster. And also, just to clarify, the universe, when I talk about universe, I'm talking about the multiverse as far as getting into Marvel movies. So, to give you it blankly, the Marvel universe saying, like, Endgame, Iron Man, all those movies is 616. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is set in, I believe it's 828, Universe 828. Just to give y'all that little tidbit. But the movie is kind of about where their planet Earth is heralded by Silver Surfer, and she heralds Galactus. And if y'all don't know, if you're not a comic book nerd, Galactus is this giant entity that consumes planets. So usually what happens is he sends somebody who warns the people that of their end, which would be Silver Surfer. They go and they tell the people, yo, tell the person you love, who you love them, hang out with them, spend time with them, because your days are coming. And that's kind of what happened here. But then, of course, they included spoiler alert, of course, they included the, basically the thing of, he wants, Galactus basically wants Franklin Richards, which is Sue and Reed Richards' child, because Franklin Richards has powers, which I knew that because I've read, and like I have an encyclopedia. I know that Franklin Richards has he's able to create his own universes in simple terms, comics. So it's all about that. They're saying that, Galactus is like, I want that child to save me from having to eat billions of planets. So the characters were cool. I really liked the Silver Surfer, this version, because she seemed like really cold. Like even when I think it was, they let out, like they started out like that first clip of her saying, tell the ones who you love them, spend time with your family, say what you need to say. It was so cold, it gave me chills. So I liked her character. She was really cool. She was very strong in this movie. And even just I herald the beginning, I herald the end, your end, I herald Galactus. Just that was good. So also, I didn't even talk about the environment. The environment was really cool. I liked it. It was like, if I were to say like an old style, like 90s style kind of look. The clothing, the buildings, the TVs, even the corny TV shows. It was all just really cool. And like I said, that was really cool. The superheroes, their powers were really good. Johnny turning into a flame was really cool. And I will say the fight between Galactus was kind of like, they basically were like, okay, we're going to teleport him somewhere else. And the way it happened, I was like, okay, because like I said, me not knowing the Fantastic Four as much as I should, or as much as I do, I never knew that Storm was that strong. Sue Storm. I never knew she could do that much with her abilities. So I was surprised with that. And another thing I will say, and this is just kind of, I was like, okay, Marvel, what y'all doing here? So, spoiler alert for the end credit scenes, of course. I'm not gonna spoil the first one, but I will talk about the second one. And I'm also going to spoil, if y'all haven't seen Thunderbolts, I'm going to give you, I'm also going to basically explain. So in Thunderbolts, the end credit scene is, the Thunderbolt characters, they're sitting there, they're talking, and they get this alarm, and they see a ship coming to Earth. Now let's think about this. Okay, this ship, and they're like, it's the Fantastic Four ship. Now mind you, I told you, this is 616 universe. The Fantastic Four are 828 universe. So the thing is in this last trailer, or in the movie, we didn't get any type of bridge. I felt like we didn't get any bridge to them coming to the universe. All we saw was that one credit scene which showed that they're going to appear in Doomsday. But they didn't really explain that, and I kind of had a problem with that, because I was like, literally the second end credit scene was a theme song for the Fantastic Four, and I was like, okay, that's some, pardon my French, that's some BS. I was like, bro, seriously? But other than that, I felt like the movie was fine. It was a nice movie. Galactus was huge. Like, I will say, he was literally like, it's the first time I've seen, or in a long time, to see like a character that huge. Like, I think, and I'm going to say it, but Eternals was like the first movie that you see like a character that was big. Like, it was one of the Celestials, but you see Galactus, he's actually walking through the town. Like, this man picks up a bunch of trees and, sniffs it. So it was a really nice movie, interesting movie. So if you've seen it, tell me what you thought about it. And if you haven't seen it, check it out and tell me what you thought. And remember, like the video, share it with your fam. If you're subscribed, click that bell icon to be notified for more videos. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye, y'all. Bye, Sam Mooners. I'll see y'all later. Bye.